just coming back, they're catching up like that. And so far, we going into prepping for, for it's time for the game prep now, So right now, first day of practice, we're really focusing on FAMU, starting off, coming out here, going through things kind of slow right now, trying to get the hang of it. Then we're going to pick it up probably tomorrow, and start getting game speed with the new knowledge that we have with the D. We're going to play against FAMU.
What are some of the highlights of FAMU? I mean, quarterback play, or what do you know about them?
They got some nice receivers, man. And, their quarterback can be a threat in the run game as well. So right now we have to make sure that we play discipline and play sound. And we're going to figure out more keys as we go along. But right now we're early on in our game plan.
How did everything go in the mock games? Everything smooth?
Oh, yeah, everything was smooth besides the, almost Hurricane Katrina came in this thing, man. But besides that, man, it was smooth. I'm just glad they put them pads back on and, go out there and, we getting ready for game time now. All that fall camp stuff behind us and going against each other, all that's behind us, and now it's time to go hit somebody else, man. So the mock game went pretty smooth, man, for the most part.
You came out the same way, been in the same locker rooms and all that. It's a little bit different this year, when you are.
Yeah, it is actually kind of different. Just the way everything's set up, and we in a whole new locker room. I actually like to visit our home locker room now. It's bigger, so it's just more spacing to move around and everything else. So, for the new setup right now, it's just some place for us to go just to get ready to go to war.
Josh Liddell got up with the ones last week. What has him and DeAndre been going at this week? What have they been looking like? Competition. I always bring out the best in everybody. Right now they both just real focused on what they got to do. They're not really worried about who's the one, who's two right now. Right now they just focusing on their job at hand and what they got to do in order to help this defense.
Santos, I assume you guys have scout teams now and everything this week. Monteric Brown has joined you guys.
Yeah.
Is he trying to get up to speed on some stuff, or do they have him with the scout team? What are the plans for him? Do you know?
I'm not sure what's the expectations. I believe they expect him to play this year. Right now, he just got in the kick of things, so he's working with the scout team, just getting the flow of college football, so like that. But as it go on, he will play this year, I believe.
What are your early impressions of him? I know he's just been here for a few days, but what do you think of him?
So far, he, of course, like every freshman right now, he's a little shy. He don't really talk much, but Monteric seemed like an eager guy to learn. He's real quiet back there. He's taking notes and everything like that. So I can tell that he's real into being a student of the game. And I'm gonna make sure I take him and teach him as much as possible. To get him coming along.
Do you guys? How often will you guys flop the safeties? Will you always be a strong and a free, or will you play a side of the field at sometimes?
I'm solidified a strong safety. Josh and Dre rotate their free safety. It's best for all of us to learn each safety spot, because you never know what can happen. But for the most part, I'm stuck at strong, and those two guys rotate at free and strong safety.
What about how this team feels about contending in the SEC West? Do you feel it's kind of time to put it together and be up there near the top?
Oh yeah, man. I expect us to do big things this year, man. I always believe that we was able to compete, but this year I feel like it's way different. We got a lot of guys that's way more athletic, and have that dog mentality. When things get tough, they not backing down from a challenge. That's the main thing you got to have in the SEC West. It's that dog mentality when things, get hard. And I feel like we got that this year. I feel like guys are more disciplined, and I feel like we're gonna go far in the SEC West for sure.